Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about social media, and I'm going to give you some do's and some don'ts when building your business using social media. Social media is a huge opportunity for us to grow our reach. It's mostly free and it just has the widest reach of anything you could be doing right now. You know, calling everyone in your network is really impossible, and having face-to-face conversations with everyone in your network is really impossible. But social media allows us to reach far and wide in a short amount of time. Now, in the past 3 years, I've really worked to do this, to grow my business through social media. And I started really at the ground level. I was only using Facebook to post a few times a week random things that came into my life, random pictures. I was just kind of playing with it and getting to know the format. Then I became a coach, and my coach told me, you know, Katie, you could really grow your reach if you post more consistently on Facebook and start developing your brand. So I went from posting once or twice a week to posting 1 to 2 times per day. And that was a big deal for me. I was nervous about that, honestly. It was vulnerable and a little uncomfortable. But doing that for a few weeks became habit. And then my brain started thinking in Facebook posts where I would think that would make a good post, or this would be funny or interesting or helpful on Facebook. So it really did become habit. Now I aim to post between 3 to 5 times per day. And, the more frequently you're posting, the more people are seeing your stuff. And the more you're getting into their brain, and the more you're branding yourself. So let's talk about branding yourself. Beachbody spends millions of dollars on advertising. You do not need to do that for them. You do not need to be, a Beachbody billboard. And actually, you'll be less successful if you try to do that than if you just sell yourself. So I want you to work on selling yourself and growing your reach that way. If people are following you, then they will follow what you do and what you recommend. So that other part will come. But you want to brand yourself as someone who is friendly, who's positive, who's helpful, and who is into health and fitness, right? Because that's what a coach does. If you are sharing a bunch of negative jokes or memes or videos all the time, that's what people are going to think of you as. So don't do that. If you are always posting complaining kind of posts on there, then people will think of you as a complainer, and they might hide you or block you or just not look at your stuff. So don't do that. Keep it positive. Keep your page to be somewhere that you want people to land. You want people to kind of look for your posts and be interested in what you have to say. So I want you to think about some things that you're really passionate about or really good at. We all have different niches. So for me, I'm interested in children, young children's activities. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm interested in that. I love reading, so I'm interested in that. I'm interested in travel. I'm interested in being real and just laying it all out there and saying, look, life is messy and let's just laugh about it. Those are things that interest me. So those are things that I like to talk about. And then, the people that are also interested in those things start to follow you. And once you kind of add that little touch of health and fitness, then they're listening to that as well. So our recommendation is always that about a third of your posts should be anything to do with health and fitness when you're building your brand. Now that I have a like page, I definitely post more about health and fitness than that, but I've earned the right to do that. I've brought people with me, and I've earned that. I've gained their trust, right? But especially at the beginning, when you're kind of new to posting and new to social media, you want to just start posting about your life. I always think, is this interesting? Is it funny? Is it helpful? Is it motivational? Those are the things you should ask yourself. If it's none of those things, it's probably not a good post. And spend some time on this. This is your marketing department for your business. So don't just throw something out there because you need to post. I want you to be always thinking about types of posts you can make that will be interesting, funny, informative, and motivational, so that you're helping people. You're adding value to their life in one way or another. Maybe it's just a laugh, or maybe it's a great new way to clean your counters. It doesn't matter. As long as you're adding some sort of value to their life, you're good. And then, like I said, just kind of sprinkle in those health and fitness posts. And I don't mean like, I'm drinking Shakeology today, you should try it. That's not what I mean. I mean saying things like, oh my gosh, I didn't want to work out at all today, but I am so glad I did, because now I'm in such a better mood for my family. Do you guys notice that with your own lives? Something like that, so simple. Or I just went on a 3-mile run. I haven't run forever and my feet are killing me. Does anybody have advice? Okay, ask a question. That's a great way to get response. Sprinkling in health and fitness. Maybe it's a recipe that you're trying out. Maybe it's sharing with people that, oh my gosh, I just got on the scale. I haven't been on the scale in 30 days and I'm down 5 pounds and I feel amazing. Just something like that. Not every post about health and fitness should have a call to action. And a call to action is something asking them to do something, right? So contact me for more info, or let's get started today. Not every fitness post, health or fitness post, should have one of those. You want to just kind of weave it in. And then another recommendation, you guys, for if you want to really learn more about social media, it's a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And that just means the jabs are these, these posts about your life kind of all the time, the things I talked about, offering, helpful, informative, motivational, and entertaining, and then call to action. So that will help you as well. But just keep it real. Be yourself. Be friendly. Be happy. Be helpful. Keep it real, and don't be a walking billboard for Beachbody. Like I said, they've got that covered. They're good. They don't need any more advertising. You are advertising yourself. One more thing. Make sure that your profile picture is of your face, preferably like the shoulders and above, smiling. So if you've got a picture of your cat for your profile picture, you probably want to change that. Another thing is I would make your profile picture public, or your profile public, so that other people can find you. This has been huge for my business, and I know it can be a little scary opening up your page, but you can, if you post a family picture that you don't want everybody to see, you can mark it as friends and family only. But if you have a closed profile, if it's not public, then when you post, the only people who will see that are your friends and your family. If you open it up to public, then your friends of your friends will see it. And I can't tell you how many referrals or how many new clients I've brought on because of that. So those are some tips for you. One more, don't ever put your link up on Facebook. I don't know anyone that's ever had success that way. Nobody is just going to say, oh, okay, I'm going to go order. You earn the right to give your link out, and that happens in a private message after you've gotten your prospects' goals and talked with them. So don't put your link up. It's not going to help you. And in fact, it can only hurt you, really, because it kind of makes you look like a salesperson, and that's not what we're doing, right? We're just sharing. So I hope that helps you. I hope you have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions.